What up, guys? What's good? What's good? Let me see who's all in the chat. Welcome, welcome, guys. If this is your first time coming up in here today, what's good? Let me know if you can hear me. What's good, guys? What up, Gigi? Oh, thank you so much for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you, baby. What up, Mike? What up, Gigi? What you got going on? Ready for some madness? Look, first time up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome.
I just want
Okay. Let's talk
to
about
marry for money.
this lady right here. Sadia. We're going to call her Sadie. She done messed around and became the little Persian Kardashian. Up in here lying about her having, you know what's crazy? You don't even gotta lie. You don't gotta say you a doctor. You don't gotta say you a doctor to come on YouTube and for people to like you. I don't understand why people lie. I mean, I don't know why little Persian Kardashian lying like that. Like, yes, a high escort, a high value escort. Exactly. And people are so shocked that she did this. I don't know why people are shocked. I mean, she's single. She a single lady, and she's gonna go after that top little 5%, wherever she at in Abu Dhabi or wherever she's at. But yeah, so she didn't got busted out. You know, she charged $8,000 per session when she talking to these men. Take a look. We're gonna talk.
And never go back to work.
Scam. All right, so this is the gist of it.
Oh, my girl.
I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking. I think a lot of the receipts speak for themselves. The girl's a liar. She's a pathological liar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, had she shown me a lot of proof that made me really question stuff, I would have never put out this video.
Where's her master's degree? She would have answered to that, and that would have been.
So, peep game. Abba got in contact with her. He was acting like he was cool with her, acting like he was tripping about how they were treating her. Like, he was like, I want to do an interview with you. Like, basically, he was like, you know, because I don't believe the stuff they saying. Meanwhile, he knew that he was he was about to stick it to her. So she fell for it, and this is what happened. This is crazy. He was for real a whole journalist on this one.
Fine. Why did you have a Photoshop master's degree that belonged to someone else on your website? Why do you have a Photoshop certificate from the British Psychological Association? We want to know. Everyone wants to know why you're lying. Why are you lying about this whole side chick stuff? Like, hey, listen, I had a dark past. It is what it is.
It'd be better if you own it, actually.
Well, you know, she does a lot of corporate gigs. She does a lot of public speaking. So for them, her actually lying about this and being a complete fraud in regards to her education is actually a big deal. It'll cost her money.
You know, it's crazy. There's so many different places where you can go get fake degrees. Like, they got places where they can call into and act like you work there, all kind of things. I don't think people realize how much goes into the scamming community. The scamming community is real, okay? You seen all them nurses that was working all them hospital jobs, and they were not even nurses. Like, yes, she's definitely the female Derek Jackson.
But maybe you shouldn't have. You know what's the worst part too is she could have entered this space and not done any of the lying.
Yeah.
Most of the people in this space don't rely on credits. It's not important. She's actually incredibly charismatic.
Exactly.
Like when she was speaking to me, I was like, oh, I can see how she'd be charming. It's very difficult to lie for this long. Or not true. But I wanted her to be able to say it so that if I confront them afterwards, they'd be like, well, this is what you just said 5 minutes ago. Can you explain this?
Thank you for taking the time to speak. I can't actually say anything because unfortunately in Dubai, they're so strict with everything. If you say anything.
The voice message is what is like, is it fake? It's not you, it's AI generated. I don't know.
So now we move on to the cheater infidelity allegations. The one where she's a side piece.
Who else has a side chick on this level? Gives them no stress. Told you I'm such a side chick.
No way. No way.
What are you going to do about it? I'll suck it if you have an attitude, and I can do it today if I want to.
Go on.
And y'all seen this. This is supposed to be the guy she's supposed to be messing with. That's his fiance. And she had no idea. You can tell the way the lady is talking that she's recording you. But you know, she's probably such a psychopath. She don't even realize that you're getting recorded at all.
You can do it on your wedding day and your birthday.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay. I've been in situations where he's been with you in a social setting. He'll call me after.
And then I ask her specifically about the voice message where she talks about sucking dick very aggressively.
screenshots and everything. We've actually traced it from Dubai police. They were able to give us the names. I worked with a particular person in 2021. I was in a relationship, but he was really, really into me. He used to always call me, always be like this. He was in a relationship as well. He was like a bit obsessed with me or whatever, but he wasn't in one relationship. He was in like 5, 6 different girls. He's a player like in Dubai, successful, those kind of people. And one girl called me and she was just like, oh, by the way, are you talking to this person? And I was just like, what are you talking about? No, I do not talk to him. And who are you to call me and ask him? Like, talk the whole, no, I don't have a memory of this conversation. I only did it when I started digging.
So she doesn't have a memory of this conversation.
But let me tell you more about it.
And mind you, this happened in 2021.
And I said, I don't touch your man. And this is my nature, right? This is honestly my nature. If I wanted to, I could suck his dick on your wedding day. If I wanted to, I could have your man. He's called me when he's in social situations saying, oh, you're so boring without you, blah, blah, this, that, and the other. So I was saying if I wanted to, I could do all of this.
But so just to be clear, in 2021, you didn't have a relationship with this person. You guys weren't.
Never had a relationship with this person.
Now, I had
Look, the gig is up.
screenshots, but I needed to tie it to her. The screenshots I had a specific phone number on them. We didn't know who that phone number belonged to. The person who sent them in saying, "Oh, she was my fiance," she claims it belonged to Sadia, but we didn't have proof. So, watch this next part.
Also, just to confirm, I was given like 2 different numbers. I have one here. I don't know which one might be yours or maybe like the assistant. That says 9749. Is that wrong?
3719?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Do you see the way she said the last digits? Why is that important? That means she has the number in front of her. I didn't say the last numbers. She finished. How would you know that number?
How would you know?
That's a number you use often. She didn't just say one number. She said 3, 4 different last numbers.
Yeah.
That means she fucks with that number a lot. That's the fucking number that was sending all them texts claiming to be Sadia.
The gig is up.
Secondly, I was in a relationship. I was not with in his side chick.
I'm going to show y'all these nasty, raunchy screenshots.
But yeah, we can have sex on Saturday.
Shut up, man.
Have fun. See you soon, gorgeous. You owe me dick, by the way.
Coming to give it to you. Wait there.
I'm waiting. But let's aim for not going back, though.
You never left.
No, babe. You never left.
Nah, I'm getting you pregnant.
Might as well.
Not looking after it, though.
What could go wrong except everything?
So,
Not looking after it. I mean, people don't think that people are going to have receipts. Scammers everywhere. And I wonder, you know how women always calling all the men narcissists? Are they going to call her a narcissist after this?
one of the ways she denied being in this relationship is like, she's like, oh, well, I got married in 2022. I have my marriage certificate. My husband, he was never fiancé, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes on to say, we froze our embryos in our sperm in 2022, I'm like, well, all this happened in 2021. So what does that have to do with this?
So these screenshots are not everywhere from my understanding. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. I have no idea what's going on there. And who is that from?
This was like, I guess, a screenshot from a video. So whoever sent this.
You can tell from the look on her face. She looked defeated. Look at that look. She looking like, oh my goodness. She had no idea. Abba did his big one on this one, okay? She really thought that he was coming over there to really just like, I think she really honestly thought that he was going to like prove her point that she didn't do anything. Look at her face. She's pissed. She looking at him like, how dare you?
I guess she was taking screenshots of sorts or taking pictures while she was like scrolling through.
Right. Okay. So it's got my teen's number on there. Because that's the number that you get.
She says it's her teen's number. So this number is not her. It's her teen, the team that nobody knows exists.
Look at her face.
I guess she was taking screenshots of sorts or taking pictures while she was like scrolling through.
Right. Okay.
Egregious
so
is
it's
right.
got my teen's number on there. Because that's the number that you get.
She says it's her teen's number.
Skinny said, Anna, I blame the men paying her over $500K. You imagine what she said to you for $500,000? What you gonna say to them? I tell you what, pretty privilege is a real thing. Because what in the hell could you have said?
So this number is not her. It's her team, the team that nobody knows exists. Nobody's ever seen them. It just sounds like it's her texting.
Okay, so it's got my team's number on there.
So this is like a Teams thing. So your team texts people from this number?
They've got my group WhatsApp, and they put all my WhatsApp people that join my 3M and the people that join that. Because that number is available, like if you join the WhatsApp, anyone can have that number. That number is available.
What do you mean it's available? I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, as soon as you join the free calls or you sign up to be in a 3M program, they put you into a WhatsApp group, and that WhatsApp group has that number.
So what? Anybody in that WhatsApp group can text someone else?
Anybody in that WhatsApp group can have that number.
Now she's like, well, do you have more of those pictures that I've never seen?
Do you mind sharing again, like just so I can see what it is and just see what, just because I'm guessing Goober's gonna do as much as he can.
Look, she trying to see what Abba had. She like, can I see all the pictures you got? She like, can I just see everything that you got? Because she don't know what this man has.
And so I just need to get ahead of it.
I've got more. See you soon.
Oh yeah, so this is her, her setting up meetups with the guy. So this is not just her sending angry messages to piss the lady off for insulting her. This is her setting up dates. Yeah, and then this is where the Arab guy's like, I want
Everybody hit that like button for me, please.
to lick your vagine. He's like, stay awake, I'll be home soon. So she's a side chick, very excited to be so.
In 2019, I left the UK and went and became head of psychology in 2 schools in Dubai. So they don't allow you in educational institutions without an education. Now, the other route people go down is say she's not DHA licensed. She's not, because when I first qualified, I did. It expired. I didn't renew it because I was now online and I wasn't working in clinics. And in clinics, you need a DHA license.
I guess my question is, have you ever really had a DHA license in Dubai?
I started applying for it, but then my career took off.
That's not what she said. She said that it expired.
The CBT, because I remember seeing that certification. That one was from where?
Look, lies gonna come out. I don't care. Your representative is only gonna last so long. Baby, that was just stupid.
Exactly was from the Center.
Excellent.
Okay, got it. So I know you got your BCS from University of London. Is there also a master's?
Yes. Well, I have a master's. I have a master's in education. And there's a University of London, qualify as a QTS, and that means that you can become a teacher. And you can feel free to check it or anything like that. Hopefully my name should come up.
Was your master's at UCL ever on your website, or is there any of it online? That's what I guess I'm asking.
Okay, I need to pause it. You're gonna notice when I ask her a question, she's very, as a con artist, she's very good. I ask her about her master's. She says, yes, I have a master's, and I also have a QTS. QTS, I have a number, you can look that up, blah, blah, blah. So she's just firing. But I know you don't need a master's to get a QTS. QTS just means you're a qualified teacher. That's it. Look, here's the thing. If you're an educated person and you have a master's degree, which is your highest form of education for her specifically,
You're going to show your master's
You're going to
degree.
start with that. She never produced it. I asked her an email 4 or 5 times. She sent me every certificate. I asked for the UCL. She ignored it. So it's on her LinkedIn. She claims she has a UCL degree, a master's. Nowhere. This is important. You can't become a psychologist unless you reach a certain level of education. And master's is not necessarily enough depending on where you do your master's. I already know she's not a psychologist. That's the running thing. She's a pathological liar in that she will just crisscross all of her lies to avoid talking about what you want to talk about.
Was your...
And she get away with it because she's so pretty. That's all it is. She's so pretty that people like talking to her. So, and just imagine, this woman is probably making millions. Like they said, she the female Derek Jackson. Like all day long.
Masters at UCL ever on your website, or is there any of it online? That's what I guess I'm asking.
I put them up, I think for a week or 2 because I was getting so many trolls, but then it just got worse because they were just like, you're faking it, it's not real. And even though it's notarized, I even added the notarization on there, but they just won't believe it. And even though I got my work experience to show that you need these things in order to be, hired for that particular position, they won't believe it.
You can tell she just talking in circles. Like, baby, you ain't got none of those none of them things that you said. And then she tried to take it down. Everything that she put up, she tried to take it down.
But for whatever reason, I guess people pulled this up and then they were zoning in on this and they were claiming this is fake. And I'm like, I don't think that's the case. But I guess when you had this up, I guess it kind of saved the picture and these people kept it.
And I can get that everything for you. If you need anything notarized, I can put everything sent to you. I can also give you just the number that comes with it, and you can just double check the number. But they, like I said, they're super, super dedicated. They will look for everything and anything. Can you see if there's any more? Because I think it was a story post, but I can't remember. Was there more? Is there more?
No, I think the first thing they did is they just flagged us, and they're like, "This is photoshopped," and it looked like it might have been. So that's why I think some.
And look how Abba is sitting up there. He's sitting up there acting like he's her friend. She has no idea. And the crazy thing is, yes, I heard she is trying to sue. I heard she's trying to sue them now. I did hear that.
People that's
Okay, no problem. I can send all the details for that as well if you need. And is this one as well that they're?
No, I think it was this one. This is the one.
Okay. Okay. No problem. I can send that as well. If they need anything, this is for the advanced CBT. Okay, advanced CBT.
Yeah, I guess the question was like the British Psychological Society. I guess they didn't really have an association with the Center of Excellence.
I gotta pause. I asked her if they were ever on her website. I know they were on her website. I want to see if she was on it. She took them off a long time ago. What she didn't know is that there's something called the Wayback Machine. Everything on the internet lives forever. So I went through her website archives and I saw what it looked like a couple of years ago. And I found what she had. Look at this shit, bro. This was on her website as proof that she's educated. So this is her Bachelor of Science. Here it is. This fake Photoshop degree of a master's was on her website, my nigga. It has no date. When do you ever see a degree with no date of issue?
No date.
You see the name? That is it.
No date. Like she literally took somebody else's degree and tried to and she just put her name on it. Different fonts and all kind of stuff. She didn't really think this through.
Clearly photoshopped on top of this degree.
On top of this, but basically what had happened was she probably took the pictures of that somewhere. And because she took it, it's kind of pixelated a bit. And then she added her name on, which is a clear name.
Okay, you see Master of Science, Psychology of Education?
Yeah, that never happened.
Not only did it never happen, but I got something good for you.
Oh my God.
You said she took it from somewhere. She took it from here. This is it right there. It's the same doctor. It's the same.
Look at that. Like this is, and think about it. She probably really was. And think about it. She does seminars. She goes to colleges. She on all these podcasts. I mean, she is doing her thing. Skinny said Kendra G is trying to compete with her prices. Kendra G she messing up right now. I'm gonna get on her in a minute. Purge says she's pretty, but she looks like her breath has a scent of liquor. If it didn't, it has it now. She probably sitting there drinking some Parmesan right now. How messed up her money about to be.
Everything. That's it. She stole this person's degree.
She's trying to lose the degree. Oh my God.
Anyone who has a degree will tell you they would never issue you that without a date.
No, not without a date. That's crazy.
Again, remember, this was on her website as proof that she has that education. She sent me every degree, never sent me her master's. The reason why is she knows it looks bad if she tries to fake that shit too. Now.
Yeah, because she know better. Divine Photo said at least the men paid, look, Saudi, okay, $8,000 as compared to Kendra charging $5,000. Hold on, Kendra charging $5,000 for what? I know y'all playing. Are y'all playing? I know y'all lying.
SideUpPsychology.com.
It was on her website. Now we go to the next one. The devil's in the details. It all matters to the con. Okay, Center of Excellence is the one that she always brings up and she shows everyone the degrees or whatever.
So what
it's an online school sham. Not serious. You would never become a psychologist from going to this school for 1,000 years.
They don't even, it said crystal healing. Any school that says crystal healing, that's your sign that you have clicked the wrong page.
One of those places where you go online, you say a bunch of things, and then they give you a piece of paper. That's it.
Certificate is likely real, as in from COE, but it's not a legitimate credential for psychology practice. The BPS logo is extremely misleading.
What she did was to give herself a more legit feel. She just can Photoshop these two together.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's what she did to give. You can look it up. Center of Excellence and British, nothing to do with each other. Okay, now listen to her explanation again, because I asked her about this.
Yeah, I guess the question was like the British Psychological Society. I guess they didn't really have an association with the Center of Excellence. And so
look at her. She getting nervous. She playing with the back of her hair. She she is nervous.
So they questioned how these things were like merged together.
When you are BPS accredited, what that simply means is that organization has put it through BPS and they've approved of it. I can send any details for that if that needs it.
The logo placement at the top is misleading. The British Psychological Society is shown. The BPS does not recognise COE courses as valid qualifications for psychology practice.
They don't. I contacted them. They said we have nothing to do with the Center of Excellence. We've never had.
Me personally, I feel like as a Muslim woman who's got brown skin,
I know you ain't trying to ride the brown train. I know she is not pulling black girl magic at the moment. I know you lying. I know you are playing. I know you playing.
Society is shown. The BPS does not recognise COE courses as valid qualifications for psychology practice.
They don't. I contacted them. They said we have nothing to do with the Center of Excellence. We've never had.
Me personally, I feel like as a Muslim woman who's got brown skin, the moment you come up in their world, just like Jay Shetty, the moment we come up and you're not looking like them, they automatically assume that you're not real.
Who she thinks she look like? who she think? What she mean she got brown skin? What is the Persian Kardashian talking about? I know that she ain't trying to get on the brown train. I know she ain't gonna say the moment they looked at her skin. You telling me that she's saying that somebody looked at her skin and it's discriminated against her? Is that the? I tell you, honey, when a woman want to jump on something, then she gonna jump on something. You are not jumping on the black girl magic. You're not about to do that. She don't even sit with us. Quit playing. She need to quit playing. Talking about the moment, I'm a Muslim. She playing any card that she can.
You'll see white content creators, white coaches, the Matthew Husseys or the other kind of coaches in the world. Nobody asks, checks, cares what their background is. They just assume that they're perfect. But when you're of color, or particularly in my position, I felt like a woman, and as long as if you're not super old or you're not white, you simply can't be qualified.
I definitely hear what you're saying earlier in regards to maybe other content creators, maybe those of a different complexion, not receiving the same kind of scrutiny. But from my knowledge, I think you're probably one of the only content creators in this space who I think is like considered a psychologist, at least at this degree and this level. And so I think because you have this added title, I think there's a little bit of extra added scrutiny because the title does carry some weight, right? Like a lot of these people are uneducated or don't have any kind of background that's officialized.
Yeah,
and that's okay. You ain't even had to lie. Like, why did you start lying like that? You ain't lying. She lying straight through her teeth. Her and Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and Dr. Umar need to go, and they all need to sit in the same little cage. Team Peterson said that's why Umar, Crystal, Luna, and Cheyenne Bryant they all went to the school. They all went to the same school. I can't seem to find nothing on all three of them. So, I mean, sad.
Is Matthew Hussey a doctor? Is he a psychologist? Does he lean on that as a power of authority? No.
Oh, he's Matthew Hussey.
She mentioned the fact that she had a dad and two brothers, and if they find out, because she's Pakistani, they're going to kill her.
So it's just that it's because of my father. If it wasn't for my father and he was Pakistani, strict, all of his, if anything gets back to him or my brothers, it's
it's a big problem.
And there's nowhere I can't live.
She did a lot of this,
not
trying
she
to
can't
garner
live.
sympathy. But, your boy, I don't care. Sadia said it's okay if we stick with the narrative that she's not qualified and it is fake. She's super nervous that anything said will lead to more backlash. We are so sorry to do this. It's just that she has to be very, very careful. If she says the rumors are not true, she may get new rumors. So sorry for this.
And I can get everything for you. If you need anything notarized, I can put everything sent to you. And I can get all of that sent to you with the numbers associated with it. I can get all of that sent to you as well. Feel free afterwards, if you just need to double check, please let me know. I've got no problem. Please feel free. If you just want to fact check it, no problem at all.
And people have really pointed to that as like behavior that may not be okay for a therapist per se, you necessarily going back and forth. And I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
Deep down.
Could you imagine after they got done? Like, could you imagine when because he was really sitting there like, I just want to prove that, you didn't do nothing wrong. He's like, because I don't believe all of them. Could you imagine that? I bet you she was fighting air like Cuba Gooding Jr. on Boys in the Hood. I bet she was scrapping that air. I bet you she was. because she had no idea that was about to go down like that. She honestly thought that she's about to come on there and clear her name. Like, you right, Kim Kardashian all day long. Yeah, brown skin. I don't know why she even like. Come on now. Look, bye Felicia all day long. Yeah, she is tripping. Like what the man? Come on now. She knows she got that skin like milk. Quit playing. like why do you instantly jump on that train? I'm telling you right now, the sisters are not showing up. They are not rallying for you. They are. I'm telling you, they're not. They're gonna be like, we gonna sit this one down. It says Purge says she jumped right into the oppression Olympics. She did. Like, what do you like? What? Look, Dubai lives matter. Like, come on. Like, she is tripping. Like, no, you didn't. Like, psychopath all day long. Mike said they opened up with the Aladdin Simmer at Oxford University. The lady needs to go sit down somewhere. Go sit down somewhere. Cheyenne Bryant. This is Cheyenne Brown with a British accent all day long. Sitting there filtering out her body. So, oh, now she got daddy issues here because she made it seem like, you see when she's talking about her dad, she's like, because my dad. like she was like, because I'm like, what, your dad gonna cut your neck? Like, what are you doing? What are you talking about? Oh, she gonna come up with another scam. Oh, I'm telling you, and she'll get it. She's gonna get it. Yeah, she's Pakistani. Yep, she's Pakistani. Yep, yeah, she is. Purge said, I'm a sucker for pretty face. So I get how she's able to pull this off. And that's the thing. People don't realize they literally have their pretty privilege all day long. Like you ain't lying. She's the modern woman of the Eastern world all day long. Thank you so much, Mr. Walker. It said, don't be a sucker for a pretty face. And you're not lying. And believe me, she's going to get away with even more different things after that. Hit that like button, guys. Like, yeah, I'm talking about my dad and my brother. She's like, I cannot let them find out. Your family know what you up to. They know what you up to. They know. You can tell. She going for the highest bidder. Guarantee it. She going for the highest bidder. The guys is paying for them services that she's doing at $8,000. I just want to know what are you saying to them for $8,000? $8,000? I mean, you're gonna have to give me some for real knowledge. Like, that's crazy to me. That's so. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Goes live. This is not to be played with. Even if I myself.
Hold on. So Kendra then came after the like a lot of the reaction channels and said, y'all do not have right, men, to use her stuff. So I don't think she understands. Like, a lot of times you wouldn't even be where you at without a lot of the other content creators. So I don't know why she even coming on here and saying that. And I don't know who's going over to that. Is anybody on her app? Did anybody subscribe to her dating app? I'm curious. I really want to know. Is there anybody up there that have subscribed to her? Because I don't see how. I mean, I've seen the guests, and I'm sorry, baby. They look crazy. They sound crazy. Like, I don't see anybody that's up for that. Like, I don't see it. And I think I'm gonna say, what is it, like $30 a month? I think it's $30 or something like that to date the woman that's on YouTube. Like, come on now. It says Kendra acts like Rumble don't exist. Yeah, she acting like Rumble don't exist. People gonna take your content and do what they want to do with it. That's like almost like the news reporters. That'd be like somebody calling up to the NBC and saying, y'all wouldn't be a news station without us. Like, I mean, that don't even make sense. That wig's still creeping back on side that head. I don't know it's going further and further the more she talk. It said, Skinny, you know what? I'm gonna punch you, Skinny. Skinny said Kendra borrowed that wig from Anna. Shut up, you stupid. Yeah, you know what? She didn't went over there. She didn't went over there to her little app. And now she like, y'all don't get to use my stuff. Like, honey, do you not understand how this works?
Take a video from the dating app that I own and I put it on my YouTube page. You cannot reuse it. It cannot be repurposed. I said this since we launched the live stream, will be 3 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, I've been saying this. I have a team of lawyers dedicated to this because I knew that people would still try me. I don't know why you tried me, but either way. Shout out to my cousins because I'm being honest with y'all. I be busy as hell. And I know it just seems like I just sit down and ask people questions, but my day is never that simple. So I really don't know what goes on in these YouTube streets as much as you guys do. But shout out to the KBI. The KBI, I have called you guys the Kendra Bureau of Investigations. They have been sending links to different pages that had up footage from my dating app, and I would just send it to my lawyers. And I want to say so far, maybe about 15 videos have been removed. It's all
whose channel? Does anybody on here know that somebody's her content has been removed off somebody's channel? I'm curious.
Always a daily process. They just started the process yesterday, and 15 were removed this morning. So they're moving fast, which I appreciate. And I just wanted to have this conversation because there's this whole thing about fair use. I never liked fair use. To me, fair use is very lazy. You are not a content creator. You are a thief. You take other people's work and you find a way to monetize from it. And that's what it's always been about. It's not about people giving.
Hold on. So she was able to take the videos off her MTR. Oh, and she took it off of him too. So she was actually able to take them off, like pop the balloon. MTR got hit from Kendra and the pop the balloon people. Well, of course, pop the balloon people. They just said, they just took it off your thing. I don't think you got a strike though. Oh, she took it off SBC too. Dang, she is not playing. Does she? I mean, I don't think she understands how this work. I bet you her channel probably even got a little bit more popular just from people talking about it. I don't see nobody just really going over there to her channel. I just don't. Besides the little rejects and the renegades that's calling in to the channel. And it be the most craziest people calling in. The most craziest people. It said MapW would say an SBC, I guess. And also so she over there getting them blocked. She over there getting them blocked, huh? Oh, she got the KBI. She got the big back investigation unit. Oh my goodness. You said her app is 2 stars on Google Play. Kendra app. Oh Lord, is she tripping? I don't think she realizes that. And I don't know. I mean, the pop the balloon views to me is not the same how they used to be. They're not. The reaction people actually make it a little bit more interesting for real.
Great information to help somebody become better. No, it's a money grab. It's that simple. Well, my dating app costs a lot of money. It's not cheap. So I don't know how the hell you thought that I paid for my dating app and you was going to be able to take my content and repurpose it and make some money. I think the hell not. I think the hell not. So this is really a PSA announcement for all the reaction channels that have been living off of me for the last 2 years. Get a job. Get a job. Okay? Get a job. I mean, if you had a vacation set.
Definitely the reaction channels has boosted her viewership. I mean, so how about the ones that already monetized off her videos? Is like, was she able to fight that too? I'm curious. Like, what did she think is going to happen? Like, I don't get it. You got your app. You got your app. You're supposed to be over to make money. Like, why is she mad? Is she mad because y'all be flaming her? Y'all be flaming her up. Is that why she mad?
Don't spend your money. Don't spend your money. I'm taking this extremely serious. I also own Kendra G Singles. It's trademark. So all the time when y'all think y'all had all those that's a whole nother conversation. Let's just focus on the dating app right now. So cousins, for the meantime,
she can't find nobody. If I was thinking, like, let's just say, she the owner of her app. Wouldn't you go in there yourself and just get the best people off of there? Wouldn't you just go in there and go in and get some folks up off of there? If you can't find nobody on that app, what makes anybody else think they're gonna find some people up on there? I'm just saying, like, if you can't do it, the guy she was gonna marry, what, like, in his 20s? He was a young dude, like 30s or something like that. And she was really going, he was a whole scammer. A whole scammer. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, and I did hear she had a whole bunch of different Africans on her app. But I heard that she ended up taking a lot of the Africans off because I guess the people were saying it was just so many of them on there. That's about the only men that she gonna get over there. That's about the only men she gonna get over there is gonna be them. They gonna be Africans over there. Especially, and think about it, she was letting them on there from the other country, so they wasn't even in the U.S. So of course, I mean, if I was over there somewhere, I would want to be on the app too. I mean, but I don't think she realizes like Africa's about to take over that app. She said she took them off, so she put them back on. she got them back over there. Purge said she's gonna come for you next. Oh yeah, she probably don't know about me yet. Because she said y'all men. She said y'all hating ass men. She said y'all men. She going off on y'all. She's going off on y'all right now. Yeah, she coming for y'all's foot. Like Kent Kute. Team Peter said ashy foot. Man, that's crazy to me. Skinny said Kendra has a dating app while she's single. Yeah, she will match with Anna so they can scissor. I don't want to scissor with anyone. Look, she gonna be JNY by default. She gonna be whoever next to her. Whoever is next to her. It says Trump will have to shut that app down because of African scammers. Hey, that's about the only people gonna want to date them women on there. You seen them women be on there talking crazy. And she allows it. She allows it. She don't never check them. She don't never like. How are you helping them? And you talking about they making money of your content, but that's the mad. You know what she mad at? She mad because a lot of the reaction channels they get more views than her. Think about it. Think about you having a channel and the reaction channel is getting more views than what you got. That's really what it is. Tell you what it is. That's all it is all day long. Divine Photo says if the content creator counters to her and her lawyers don't respond in 10 days, the videos come back up on YouTube. You know what? She is tripping. Yeah, the Africans are using the VPNs all day long. They are. All day long they are. You know they are. They over there acting like they in Alabama. And they all on that app. But think about it. That's the only people that's gonna be on there. Who want to date Brenda with 5 kids? Nobody is looking for Brenda with the 5 kids at all. So why she thinks she cooking? Like, I mean, baby, it is what it is.
Don't spend your money. Don't spend your money. I'm taking this extremely serious. I also own Kendra G Singles. It's trademark. So all the time when y'all think y'all had all those other, that's a whole nother conversation. Let's just focus on the dating app right now. So cousins, for the meantime, still do as you have been doing, which I truly appreciate. Any video you see that has been on the dating app, it's going to say copyright on it. Even if they try to cover it up, let us know. My legal team will handle it. In so many ways, to give you an example of why this is so serious to me, here's the deal. Let's say I know I run marathon. So when you run a marathon, you have like 8 months of training.
She ran who? What marathon she running?
Right before marathon day. Before marathon day, it's like 8 months of training. Then marathon day comes. The race starts at 7 a.m. But you got to get up at 3 a.m. because you got to get to the race because you can't drive there. It's a lot that goes on. Just to start at 7 a.m., you got to be up by 3 a.m. Now you get into the race, and then it takes you 7 hours to finish the race. 7 hours. So it took you 8 months of training, had to get up super early race day. And now it takes you 7 hours to complete the marathon. And now you're at the finish line and you're so proud of yourself. And you take your picture with your medal. And then 20 people jump in your picture that didn't do shit. That's how I feel about reaction channels. These people do nothing. They do nothing but take content and talk about it. And there's a lot of hard work and a lot of money behind my content. I don't know why people think that I just sit down. No, there's a lot of money. And the dating app itself costs a lot of money. Okay. I don't have a play dating app. So no, I'm taking this extremely serious, as you guys have been doing, which I appreciate. If you see any videos with my content, it's going to say copyright on it because we're starting there. There is a whole nother issue of just using Kendra G Singles, the dating app, the logo. Those videos are under copyright investigation too because I own the trademark and you do not have permission to utilize them. What is so funny is the one page, I think it was one page. I got to ask my lawyer team, but
you not lying, Divine Photos. Most of Kendra's views come from dysfunctional sisters. I mean, I'm like, where did you find them from? What sewer they crawl up out of? I'm just saying, like, that's most of her people. That's most of the women that come on there. And don't let a man come on there. Honey, she gonna put him on fire. All day long, she gonna put him on fire. Kendra says hard work while she's on her damn iPhone. And she ain't lying, talking about some they just lazy. She act like other content creators are the men that's outside the gas station. That's pretty much what she's saying. Is if the man outside the gas station, like, hey, you got $1? Like, come on, stop playing with me. like why is she so extra with it? Divine Photos say even another content creator, just a girl, talked about called her out for monetizing Black women. Yeah, she definitely. Some of them women are real life slow, like they wore helmets in high school. They really wore helmets in high school on the bus. You can tell they did. While she talking about some money grab, you can literally tell that something's really wrong with them. And y'all know which ones I'm talking about. I bet right now y'all's head literally just wants to, oh yeah, I remember that. I remember them videos. Like no one wants to see these multi baby daddy having big backs. Yeah, exactly. And Kendra says, Divine Photo says, Kendra, you took KS content. She tried to, but I mean, that same conversation, her and Kevin still stands, because really she tried to act like she was down or whatever he was talking about, but she's not. See, the way that she talks about men, she can't stand men. I mean, she can't stand them. How you gonna date? I just had a conversation with somebody like about the other day. How you gonna try to date somebody and you can't even stand them? Like, you don't like them. Says Kendra, has Kendra actually received her license or patent and trademark office? Who knows? But it's public. It is public.
One person literally told the cousins, like, report my page. I have the right to use it if it goes to YouTube. Literally said this in the video. And I would show you the clip, but the video has been removed because he was wrong. You do not own any of my content. And I want to be clear, even if I put it on YouTube, no, you still cannot repurpose it. It is really that simple. And I know that as a woman, you guys are seeing what I go through as a woman who runs a company. I go through this a lot with men, because when I learned in business, men just don't respect women a lot of times. So they try you, because most of the reaction channels, when people send me, they're hosted by men, which to
are they?
me, it's sad in itself. The fact that you have to live off another woman's work ethic really shows you what kind of man you are. And I really feel sad for you. I always say this and I stand by it. Men in my real life would never. They go out and they get it and they make a life for themselves. They do not wake up in the morning to see what Kendra G did so they can find a way to pay their rent this morning. But like I said at the top of this, get a job, because those days are over. Okay, those days are over. And you know, it's interesting because some of it is done from single men, right? So I'm like, how are you a single person, you know, trying to commentate over the guests that come on from my show looking for love? My mission never changed. And I want to finish.
Why can't they be a single man? Men still know what they don't want, right? I mean, am I tripping? Is she saying that single men don't know what they don't like? Like, that don't even make sense. If a woman on there talking crazy, a man has the right to say what they don't like and what they're not standing for and what don't look right and what they're not having. So I don't even know why she even said that. Wouldn't that be I mean, like, what does that mean? I mean, I'm a woman and I'll be firing them up. So I don't know why she think that men are not going to do that. So for her to say that, talking about these are single men, like, like, okay, like, that don't even make sense. Divine Photos said a lot of content creators, including yourself, Anna, would do a way better job as doing a Kendra show. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you why the women go on her show. I'm gonna tell you why though. She's not going to really challenge them. She's not really going to really ask the questions that need to be questioned. She's not going to really help put them to the wall. She's going to do that. You know what I mean? Like, she's not. She's going to, like, all them big old girls be coming on there and talking crazy. She doesn't check them. She only check them when they not black. When they ain't black, or if it's a man, then that's when she goes there. Other than that, like it's crazy. Like, she pretty much, like, as long as they got a butt, that's why when she do the Kendra Sham, she's like, go, okay, girl, look at you. Be crazier than cat shit. And she be on like, look at you, you look nice. Like, she okays the craziness. Like, she honestly does. Like, so that's why they'll call in to her, because I mean, look at the wig falling off to the back. That look like Jeepers Creepers. Like, I'm telling you, and she knows it. She knows that they're gonna call in because they're gonna feel comfortable, because a lot of women okay silliness. They love when other women can't stand men. They love when they hear women go, well, I mean, he better make $100,000. He better be this tall. He better, like, they love the lies. Women love the lies. They honestly do. I promise you they do. And that's why them women are going to keep calling to her show with just craziness, because they know that she loves it. Like she gets off on that. There ain't no real men. I can imagine some decent men being on there. I mean, I know Skinny's on there, but I'm just saying. I can't imagine anybody like really being on there. Like I just can't. Purge says Kendra needs to get over herself, and that's the thing, right? And this is what I see. When you see a lot of Black women, when they make a certain amount of money, it's like nobody can't tell them nothing. It's like them against the world. And it doesn't have to be like this at all. But and she doesn't realize it don't matter if you sitting there twerking in the bed with your Birkin. Like you gonna be to yourself. Like it's not gonna, you know what I mean? Like yeah, she definitely needs to get over herself. And then Divine Photo said it's not just the men. Yeah, it's not. It's not just the men. It's definitely not just the men. Exactly. A lot of women react to Kendra, but she ain't really coming after them. Them wrong. She will probably after this. But I'm just saying, but it's because it's a man though. Like she can't stand a man making any money on her stuff. But if you making money, why you care? Like I don't get that. I wouldn't care if somebody, you know how many lives I've been on where they'll take my content and play the content. Like I don't care. They don't even know I be in the lives, and I'll be like, oh, that's my video. Like I could care less. Like it doesn't affect me. So I just think, like, hey, a lot of women they selfish. I don't see what the problem is. The big thing is promotion for a channel. As long as they are delusional goofies on the internet, they will always be content. Yeah, exactly. Like, and that's all she talks about. Kendra doesn't like pushback. Oh yeah, she's a narcissist. You remember that video with her and Kevin? Like, like that was crazy. She wouldn't even answer simple questions. Just the point of even when she's talking about having babies, she said, "Well, I froze my eggs." Where they at now? Like you froze your eggs, and like what you doing with them? Like where they at? You ain't like what you gonna be a baby mama on purpose? That don't even make sense. But a lot of women think just because they have money, they think that's all they need, and this is what they do with it. Like all she keeps saying is everything she paid for. Like after that, what do you have? When you close that door, you gonna be to yourself. I don't care how much money you got. What you gonna take your money and put it on the other pillow? For real, Gigi said if a woman or a man is Looney Tune is Looney Tune, distance yourself immediately. Exactly. That's all she got. There's a whole bunch of Looney Tunes. I might have counted maybe 2 women on there. And I've seen hundreds of videos. Hundreds of videos. Like real talk. Like I've not seen. If y'all seen something, let me know. They be crazy. Oh yeah, I definitely think that her guess is a reflection of herself all day long. All day long. And even how she's saying like men can't say, like, yes, they can. Men can tell you what they want. Why can't they? The same way she said when she got on there talking to Kevin, and she said, well, my guests think that you're mean. They say that you don't give women help. My guests feel that you're mean. Like, grow up. Like, come on now. But that's the thing of society. They want women to be in delusion. Like they want them to stay there. They know that especially Black women, they know they're the biggest consumers. They know they spend the most money. And on dumb stuff, whether it's brunch, whether it's vacations, whether it's shoes, clothes, cars, like they know that they're gonna spend the money. So they don't mind y'all staying single. Like she's really not trying to like get people together at all. Kendra trademark is pending. Copyright is late license. Yeah. I mean, she's definitely she probably gonna get everything done. Now that she will. If Anna was on Kendra's app catfishing, shut up. Like for real. It says you can see the hatred every time she feels challenged in any way. Yeah, exactly. And you think about it though, that's a lot of women. I'm sorry, it is. If you challenge them in any kind of way, they'll start getting loud. They'll start cussing. And that's what she does. That's what she does. I got videos of her. Like when she gets mad or she starts going off, she turned right into Sharkeisha. And it shouldn't be like that. And that's why I say your representative only gonna last so long. Her eggs is waiting for somebody to surrogate. And that's what she keeps saying. I can get a surrogate. Like, I don't think she realizes, and she probably will. Yeah, like, yep. She do seem like she a little mean for real in real life. Like in real life. In real life. Like I don't understand. Like, this is your audience. Says Kendra is pushing more women to become you ain't lying to become a scissor. A lot of women, I really do think most women, they'll get a girl just because that's the closest thing to them. It ain't even because they really GAY. I just think they just be like, you know what? Well, she is here and she do like my kids. So they go ahead and do that. Sometimes I don't even think they are, but they don't have another choice. Like real, like oh, you are not lying about this one. She's only mean to light skinned women and white women. Now, I ain't gonna lie, she definitely claps back way more. She does. She does. Let you be light skinned or a white woman. She goes in. She goes in. She'll get mad. Them eyes, her nostrils flare up and everything. I promise you, she does. Like she goes off. It says Kendra too lady to do a trademark, just like being lazy with buying cameras. Oh yeah, she gonna turn that phone on. She gonna turn that phone on and she gonna filter it crazy until she turn into an avatar. If you challenge a modern woman, you are sassy or gay, and that's sad. And that's rude. Why do you keep calling men sassy just because they challenging y'all? Like, y'all don't think that's rude? Like, I mean, and that's the first thing they say. Oh, you sassy. Like that's not cute. And why does she have that blonde wig on? Like, I mean, that is a lot. Like, what is up with that? Was that little young man she was with? Like, he was not trying to see that wig on that nightstand, on that lampshade like that. He had to get up out of there. It said once women start waking up, Kendra going to get. And you know what's so sad? A lot of women, they're not going to wake up. You ever just really just have a conversation with some of the women and just listen to what they really are thinking when you're talking to them? It's like they can't hear anything else. Shoot, look at what they say when you say something about the weight. When you say something about Black women's weight, look at the pushback you get off of that. Just something that simple. I mean, they're like, I mean, it's racism. I mean, Trump's in office. Has nothing to do with you being 300 pounds. Has nothing to do with you. And then they'll be like, well, it's the way they make our food. You ain't got to eat all the food. You got choices. And I don't want to hear that it's cheaper to eat out. That's a lie. That is a lie. So, I mean, a lot of women, they don't like nobody saying anything. You can't say nothing to a woman. You can't, to most women, not all. But a lot of women, you cannot say anything. And I think the more qualifications they have, the higher job they got, like a lot of those, oh no, you're not saying nothing. Like they look at you like you are a boo-boo underneath somebody's shoe. And that's sad because you got to be able to follow the lead. But all she want to do is be a leader all day long. Hold up, let me see what that say. Hold up. It says when that woman said she doesn't wear wigs, oh yeah, she went off. When that lady said, because most women having wigs and eyelashes, Kendra was like, like she was like hater activated. Yeah, like she ain't trying to hear that. And then she started going off on her. Then, like if that would have been a fat Black woman, a fat Black brown woman, she would not have cared. She would not have cared. I promise you, she wouldn't at all. It said Kendra is that older woman people warn you about. She will make you single. Oh yeah, exactly. A lot of older women make these young girls single. They champion it. They literally champion it on. They love when a woman breaks up with her man. They love to see the women single. They do. And you see them doing wrong. When you see these women doing certain things wrong, I don't understand why women are not correcting them. Until the women start correcting them, they always gonna think they right. I mean, if your auntie, your grandma, and them saying that you're doing the right thing, look how it is when women want to break up with their say they're not even married, but they want to break up with their kid's father. They will come over there and move her out that house so fast. And I'll be like, who do you think is about to come over here and watch over your kids? Like nobody's gonna love your kids like how the parents love their kids, unless the parents are crazy. Men would be cordial to your kids at best, like at a barbecue or when they meet your auntie. Like that's not their kids. It says, Samson says, when that woman said she doesn't, oh yeah, when she don't wear wigs, yeah, she did. Kendra, she fried extra hard. It said Kendra wouldn't bust a grape, and oh yeah, exactly. She didn't say one word to Tasha K. And Tasha K. Actually was being nice to her. Tasha K tried to warn her about that scammer, and she went off on Tasha K. Like she wasn't trying to argue with her. She was not trying to argue with her, and she went off. All Tasha said was, be careful. She sent, I think, then she sent like a private message, and she came back and was like, "You ain't got to worry about me." Like, yeah, like she got all the smoke for the men, but she ain't say nothing. She said nothing at all. And most of them guests are overweight. I ain't seen too many small women on there at all. They make banana pudding in the middle of the night. Look, Team Put said BMI is white, black women's weight is racist, and that's crazy. Even when you hear women go, because our body is just different, baby. It ain't that different. It ain't that different. I mean, if you eating Doritos at nighttime and you eating chips at nighttime, I mean, come on. I don't care if you're Asian. It's not that different. But that's the thing. A lot of black women, they don't have any discipline when it comes to that. So think about it. You can't tell them nothing about that. And the only reason they get away with it is because men are willing to hit. As long as men are willing to slide through on the midnight calls, if y'all stop accepting it, if y'all stop hitting it, that problem's right. If y'all really said, you know what, until you lose weight, I ain't coming over. That's stop. But somebody's going to hit it. So that's exactly why. Said they blame their weight on slavery. They do. They honestly like you know how many women don't even drink water? Do you understand how many women do not? They'll say, I don't like taste of water. And these are mothers. Like, so if you don't care about, I'll tell people this all the time. If you don't care about yourself, what makes you think somebody's gonna care? Nobody can care more about you than yourself. Like, you think that you're gonna meet somebody and they're gonna care about you more than what you care about yourself. That's not how life doesn't work like that. It doesn't. So while you sitting over there getting Michelin Man big, and then you're mad. It says Kenny said Kendra posted her recent band video, and a bunch of black women was on her back. And oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. They didn't realize channels. Yeah, exactly. They don't really. But women champion craziness. Black women would champion craziness. They do. Look how many videos was made when we talked about the weight situation. Look how many videos to where the women was like all the excuses they made. Like, Trump's in office. Like, if anything, since the food went up, I mean, wouldn't that mean that you might not be able to buy so much of it? Like, if that was the case. And they don't realize when the reaction channels, just imagine if, let's just say another girl, which let's say Ashley Dalton, starts having the same type of commentary on with them women. People are just gonna go right over to Ashley. That's all they're gonna do. So you're only opening up another avenue for another woman. That's all you're doing. Or a person that, but the thing is, a lot of them will be men, because men are going to tell women the truth. I mean, I'm gonna tell women the truth too. But so a lot of times they're not even gonna want to call. They're not even gonna want to call. It says Ashley Dalton. Yeah, Ashley Dalton is gonna be the next big thing to react to. Yeah, Ashley Dalton. If anything, I would just like the Pop the Balloon shows. All the Pop the Balloon shows that was under the main Pop the Balloon, like, they're gonna get bigger and bigger. They're gonna get bigger and bigger. So what? You don't want nobody doing that. Like, how do you think that you got where you are? Go look at her videos from years ago. Like, she's not getting the same amount of views at all. Ain't nobody looking at them. It says panels are becoming a thing to react to all day long. What up, Ebony? Like real talk. Like, why are you getting like it's like she's on a pedestal. Which a lot of black women, I ain't gonna hold you. A lot of black women, to me, when they making over, let's just say over $250,000, they ain't got no kids and they've been married. A lot of them mean. I didn't met a lot of them are mean. It's like nobody can't tell them nothing. They can't tell them nothing. Divine Photo said, nice freeze frame. It shows a bitter. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. Her freeze frame is crazy right now. But that's how she looking. And she really thinks she's cooking like no, no, no. Even with all the money Kendra makes, she is still unhappy. A lot of women are unhappy and they make a lot of them make a lot of money. Not a lot. Not a lot, but the few that do, they mad. You see it. You look at them. They're angry. The reason why they're angry though, because they think the more money that they make, the better chance of a man they should have. And it doesn't work like that. Like I said, a man would take a woman out the diner. He would take her out the diner. So, and I think women don't realize that really sticks to them, because they honestly, I've heard women say, I got this, I got that. A man don't care. If he got his stuff going on, like, why would he care about what you got? Hit the gym. And a lot of the women that do have it going on, super out of shape. And they ain't even trying. They not even trying. At least try. Or you get the women and go, I mean, if you take me, I mean, if a man took me, no, he shouldn't have to take you to do that. He shouldn't have to make you go to the gym. That's something that you should want to do. And not even the gym. Gym is only 20%, maybe 15. It's gonna be eating habits. But look at the little girls. I mean, the women are making the little girls big. The little girls walking around looking like little teddy bears at 7. I'm looking at them. Ron James says the food is janky and the discipline is lacking. It's sad. You know how many women, a lot of women don't cook. Like I was telling somebody, most women go to the drive-thru about three times during the day. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Think about it. They ain't got nobody cooking for her. Back in the day, your grandma, your auntie, them, they actually made food. They actually made food. And then look what they do when they are trying to lose weight. What they do? They go get waist trainers. They go get a surgery. Them arms still be there, but they go get a surgery. They do anything but trying to go do what they need to go do. And that's real talk. Somebody said, I think it's because the portion sizes. Yeah, the portion sizes are way different. Do y'all realize that if you even look at how they even do sodas, look at all the sizes. The burgers are bigger, the fries are bigger, all that stuff is way bigger. And they don't realize it, and they sit there and eat all of that. And they ain't got nobody, so think about it. That's like their comfort right there. And they do not care at all. You said drink water. They don't like water. They do not like it. The drink water is good for the skin. And you imagine the women that don't drink water. How do you smell? How do you smell down there? Because you ain't drinking water. You just drinking Mountain Dew. I've offered women water before, and they're like, I already had some. Like, you already had some water? Like, a lot of women do not drink water. They don't. They drink pop. They drink soda. They drink juice. But they're not drinking pop. And it's showing. I mean, they're not drinking water at all. The only water they drink is Kool-Aid. Oh, yep. Now, that's one thing they will do. Man, let me tell you something. A whole pitcher full of Kool-Aid tastes like diabetes. Or that real sweet tea. And it's so crazy. Everybody's going off talking about the politics. Like, y'all killing yourself. Y'all are slowly killing yourself. Like, how many knee surgeries do we need to have? I'm looking at the ankles. Go somewhere where there's a whole bunch of black women. You're going to see ankles swole. Ankles look like honey buns. Look, you just said facts, and you have to care about you got to care about yourself. If you don't care about yourself, how you gonna date somebody you don't even care? Or you hear women say the stuff they don't like about themselves. So they say they don't like their body, they don't like their stomach. How do you expect for a person to just love it and you can't stand it? You hate your body. So why does Todd gotta like it if you don't even like it? You don't even like looking at yourself in the mirror when you ain't got no clothes on. And you think you about to go throw that up on Michael? No. Michael is not having it. He's not interested. Divine Photos said, honestly, most of the internet is taking points, don't apply in real life. Oh, talking points don't apply in real life. Like people like a lie. That's why they love the Ozempic. And the Ozempic is tearing up your kidney and your liver. So and once you stop taking that, you blow right back up like a balloon for a kid's party. You blow right back up. I've seen women take that and they are right back big. I'm talking about like it looked like they stopped on Friday and about Monday, I feel like they're already back there. Cause they said the Ozempic, I heard it eats at your muscle, eats your muscle away. So if you ain't got no muscle, the more muscle that you are actually gaining, you burning more fat. That's what they don't understand. So when I hear women go, I don't want to be muscular, you're not about to be muscular. So I don't know why. I don't know who is telling y'all that. I don't know who's telling y'all that. Like that's not real. It says even though Kendra asked the salary question, no person is asking how much a person makes in real life. Yeah, she don't ever ask them that. She don't. Most of women don't even work. You know what I mean? Women called up there and said that they don't work. A lot of them don't work at all. It says men who make over 150K do not date boss babes or career women. The more they make, the easier they let men crack. I was just telling this man that, right? He was telling me that he wanted to date a woman that had a lot of stamps on her passport. And I was just telling him, I was like, well, she's traveling that much. I mean, you're probably really not going to see her. And if she's traveling that much, that means she probably makes a lot of money, which means she probably ain't gonna have too much time for you. And which means she's probably looking for the top 10% herself. If the bottom of the fish tank is looking for the top 10, she definitely gonna be looking for the top 10. Like, you know what I mean? So I will say I understand why some men be like, they don't want a woman that's been everywhere. Or I mean, because what you gonna show her? And a lot of women, they'll tell you that. I hear women now talking about their daughters, and they be like, my daughter's been everywhere. There's not going to be a vacation her man going to be able to take her to. And they say it as like it's a flex. I'm like, that's not good. Kendra say big mad. Oh yeah, that wig is crazy. That wig is just ridiculous. And women, they flex like that. They be like, my daughter, there's no place you're going to be able to show my daughter. I'm like, that's not good. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. It says when women work masculine jobs like the post office, construction, transit workers, male-dominated fields, they think they do. And they tired too. Look at all the women that's super tired right now. I mean, the post office, you going to work about 96 hours in the post office a week. All day long. All day long. In the post office, a lot of them going to be replaced by AI. So a lot of them jobs, all them customer service jobs, they are about to be out the window. So I don't think people realize, like, what are you going to do when all those jobs are not there? Like, you're going to need to bond with somebody. Y'all can get along with your family after this because it's going to be a cold, cold winter all day long. So that's why, and they might act like they want to think they act like dudes until stuff really come down. And that's, for real. They walking around dressed like the men. Don't no man want to date no woman. Y'all both got on the same outfit. like real talk. Says Anna Smell the Roses and Ashley Dalton will be the only non-big backs on YouTube. Okay, I haven't seen Smell the Roses. Who's that? I haven't seen them. Yeah, because Ashley, the only thing about Ashley will get up in she will tell you something about yourself. Like she definitely will. Yeah, heart disease is the number one killer of Black women. The more fat a Black woman has around her heart and her stomach. So with all them women built like Miss Pac-Man, that ain't good. That's not good for you to be built like that. And everybody be thinking, oh, it's just a stomach. No, that's terrible. Are you trying to stay around or not? like, are you going? Do you want to be here or do you not want to be here? Like, I don't get it. It's not a flex. And a lot of women, they think that, walking around here like Nell Carter. Like, that's not good. You're not supposed to be built like that. But they think they are. Says Kendra doesn't seem like she likes men who are traditional. So to me, it does not make sense why she runs. If she don't like men. Do y'all see the way she even says the word men? When she says the word men, I mean, she's mad. She like these men. like she is angry. Like yeah, she's super angry when she says the word men. She don't like y'all. And I say this all the time. A lot of women don't like men. They like what you do for them. They like what they can get from you. They don't like y'all. You can hear it in their voice when they're talking. They really don't like. I mean, I don't know if they didn't have a father. I don't know if they didn't have brothers. I don't know, but you can hear when they don't like y'all. And a lot of women, they don't. Even when you break up with somebody or say they get divorced, like it's like, where is that anger coming from? And it's from more than just men. Like that's something else. Think about it, said they flex their dress sizes. Like, yeah, the thing is, do people realize you're not supposed to be bigger? Your age is not supposed to be bigger than your waist. So if you 28, your waist is not supposed to be 31. I don't think people realize that. I don't think people realize that you're not supposed to be 14 years old with a 20-inch waist, 28-inch waist. You're not. Now I feel like they're trying to force it on the men to just take it. You're supposed to just take women looking like Miss Pac-Man. Like and now it's normal. It's normal. Like, they even changed the sizes to make women feel better. The sizes are not the same sizes from the 80s at all. At all. Like the mediums are really largest. Like, just because they said it made women buy more clothes. Women are buying more clothes if it says a smaller size. But no, baby, if you would have been, you really probably in the large, because they had to do that because that's how big America is. It says women want lesbian relationships with straight men. They honestly do. They honestly do. And a bonnet. And I'm tired of seeing, I don't know what this is with these men walking around here with this bonnet on. Like, what is going on with y'all teenagers walking around with bonnets on, the men? I'm like, what is that for? Is that because they see their mama in the bonnet? Somebody, we need to make that stop. I don't want to see that no more. I'm so over that. I'm over the bonnets too. I'm tired of seeing bonnets. We have gotten so lazy. I was just telling somebody that women have really gotten lazy. Like, they don't even want to put clothes on. This is why you seeing Crocs. They should have never made Crocs. Those ain't nothing but rubber house shoes. Because it's like they're lazy. They don't want to take time to do anything. They don't even want to comb their hair. That's why they just throw wigs on now. They throw wigs on now. That's all they do. It says, snatch the waist, the rest of the body is blown out. Yeah, and it's gonna come back. Your fat cells is your fat cells. Like, they don't go nowhere. Once you make them, they're there. So it don't matter. I don't care how much Ozempic you get. Like, and then what you gonna do? You didn't change your habits. That's the thing. A lot of Black women don't realize you lost the weight. Losing the weight really ain't the hard part. It's keeping it off. But my thing is, why are we okay with our daughters and our nieces and our grandmas? Like, I remember when I seen the movie Soul Food, that's all I was thinking. I was like, this lady gonna die. Like, I promise you, that's all I was thinking of when I seen Soul Food. It says the women who hype up other women, I swear it. And I just think they don't know no better when they hype them up. I just think they don't know any better. I promise they don't. Sam said it's the new dread culture. That's why women wear bonnets more than I think. But a lot of them don't even have locks under their hair when they're literally just having the bonnets on. Like, it's just a bonnet culture. Like, I don't know. Diabetes feet. Yeah, people don't realize, like, what you gonna do? You just gonna start getting toes cut off? And then you gotta, even when you pick your partner, people don't realize this. You pick a really unhealthy partner, even as a man, you pick a really unhealthy woman. You gotta think, you gonna blend right in with her. So if she's super unhealthy, she gonna make you real unhealthy with her too. Like, seriously. She is. If that's all she eat, everything that starts that's what you gonna eat too. You gonna all have heartburn going to bed with your stomach's hurting. Because that's what Brenda eats. And I mean that. The young girls are huge right now. I remember back in the day, women had scales in the house. Women don't even have scales in the house no more. I do. I keep a scale in the kitchen and the bathroom. I need to know what's going on. That's like driving around without no headlights. Like, just because you don't see what it is, it don't make it go away. It don't make it go away. So I don't know why people are like, I don't know why that is.
And I'll come back. I'm dyslexic child. I'll be going around the world with my information and my thoughts. But how are you, a single man, critiquing the people coming on my show looking for love? You're single. Like, you're literally in the same boat as the guest that you're talking about. Like, what are we doing here? And then there's some married men. And the married men, you embarrass your wives. Like, I know your wife is embarrassed to say you are her husband. To be married to a man that
Look, you see what I was saying when I said how when she said to be married to a man, like she don't like men. Like she honestly doesn't. And I don't think she realized that is the market. The women are on there to meet single men, right? So why wouldn't single men, they are going to comment. They're going to comment on that. But that's how far gone a lot of the women are. What do you mean like a man can't comment on that? Like, yes, they can. They can tell you if they like women's hairstyle, if they like their body, their weight. Like that's what they're looking for, right? That's what the women they're on there to try to meet men, right? So why would the men not have opinions on that? Does that make sense to y'all? Because that don't make sense to me at all. So I don't know why she keeps saying that. Maybe she mad because they're saying that she's single. Like you can't get mad at that. Like accept it and go about your business. Like why are you doing the insults, shame, guilt, and need to be right? Like Kevin used to say. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, you lied about that. He said single men are the market, dummy. And she's not lying. Who's like is it a GAY show? Or are a man like I don't think she's not thinking that through at all. And she probably is lonely. I don't care how much money she get. Like it will never be enough to it's not. At the end of the day, let's just say she makes millions and millions of dollars. At the end of all of that, if she's never been able to experience being married, having kids, or any of that, what do you have? What do you have after that? Like, because as you get older, the wigs gonna get more. They're gonna get more cricketer. I'm telling you, they are. So what are you gonna do? I think she's just single. You know, she's had about maybe 6 engagements, something like that. But, you know, that's nothing for a lot of black women. A lot of black women, they've been engaged a lot of times. Most. It's nothing to go in a group of black women. They're like, I was engaged 2 or 3 times. Like, I mean, so, and she flexes with that. Like, she'll be like, yeah, because this man asked me, and I didn't want to be married. Like, that's not a flex. Nowadays, though, women are only taught to flex with their money, because their moms really told them, make sure you get a job. Make sure. And look, now y'all got all these girls out here working harder. They out here working 80, 90 hours a week. Their ankles are swollen. They at work with swollen ankles because you told them not to bond with nobody. And then what you gonna do? Everybody on blood pressure medicine, taking out top of your hair. Like I'm just saying, like they are like it's like, and women don't realize the older you get, okay, the more flawed that we get. Men stay younger than women as they get older. I don't care what y'all say. This is why you see 50-year-old men walk around with 3-year-olds. 50-year-old men have no problem with getting with women who are 30, 33, 34. They have no problem. I see it all the time. Purge said they act like they just been engaged. How would we fact check that? A lot of them tell you engagement is nothing to them. It's like a flex. It's like they almost saying somebody wanted, but he didn't though. He didn't marry you. He didn't at all. Samson said, I don't even think she'll be able to even, oh yeah, she's not going to realize that. Yeah, she's gonna blame the men. She's gonna say, you know what most women gonna say? The men are just terrible. They sorry. They just all of them are terrible. And think about this. She's able to be in different rooms that a lot of women are not even able to be in the rooms. It's like Tracy Ellis Ross. Tracy Ellis Ross is able to be in rooms that most women will never be able to be in. Just think about that. She is Diana Ross's daughter. She's rich. And it's weird to me when I see women follow her. I'm like, you're not in the same boat. You're not in the same boat. Like, yeah, Tracy Ellis Ross is single, right? But when she retires, she don't have enough money to take care of herself. So regardless if she's talking foolishness out of her neck or not, she Diana Ross's daughter. She crazy, but she gonna be able to retire okay. A lot of women gonna be at the shelter. I'm seeing all kind of women. I ain't never seen homeless women like I'm seeing them now. Every time I drive down the street, it's the woman and she live in her car. You ain't never seen that because women had husbands. They had something. Now they're not happy. They don't have anything. And you ain't gonna be able to keep that little dog in the car. Like, you know what I mean? You and Toto, like y'all gonna be on the street. So it's not cute. And that's why I don't like when I see Michelle Obama and Tracy Ellis on there talking crazy. And Michelle on there talking about, yeah, because I teach my daughters they don't need a man, and it ain't about the marriage. Baby, they Obamas. So, and it's sad because women really they really be like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Teresa, you are broke. We're poor. So that doesn't go for us. Tracy S. Ross, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's sad to me, but I feel like that's destruction for the ladies. And I'm looking at it. Michelle Obama don't have no reason to even have a podcast right now. She just on there to talk. Like, you ain't got enough better to do. And then even the way she talks to Obama, like she talks to Barack, like he crazy. She talks to him. Did you hear when she said, when somebody said, would you like to have a son? And she said, oh no, I have another Barack. Imagine your wife on there talking about you like that. like it's weird to me. You see how she rebelling? She rebelling with her clothes, her style, her hair. Like she on whole rebel mode right now. It's that modern woman is an anti-man, anti-kid, anti-human, and it's terrible because that's not good for our world. Like, who's gonna be in the world if nobody has kids? I mean, we are stronger together, regardless of what's going on. Like, we just are. It says, in my opinion, she's pimping these women out and sending them out like lambs to slaughter. Yeah, she is. And you heard it when she told Michelle Obama told Tracy Ellis Ross, I'm so glad that you talked to my daughters. I'm so glad that they're able to talk to you. I'm like, that would be the worst person for them to talk to. I would want my daughters like getting all, think about it, they getting all their good information, quote unquote, from Tracy. Like, that's not good because you're setting them up. A lot of women only make about $30,000. So what's going to happen to all them women when they got to go to the ER with them swollen ankles and they can't work no more? Like, come on, it's not sensible. So Obama and Will Smith both had that look in her eyes in the interviews of despair. Yeah, just like Will Smith. Jada ain't never like Will, and she's never like Will. The point that this woman can keep calling a man who ain't here no more her soulmate is diabolical. And you see their kids. You see their kids. Like, but those are the women they want to marry. And Jada don't she probably like nobody at all. It says Ron James says you can be president of the United States of America 2 terms, still getting hit with low blows. Yeah, like I'm just like Michelle Obama act like she's a single mom that got left in the projects. You ever just really look at the podcast? And I ain't got nothing against that lady, but when I really sat there and looked, I was really sitting there like, do y'all see what she is saying? Like, it's crazy to me. Oh yeah, her kids are crazy. Her kids are nuts. Steph Curry going through it as well. What's going on? I seen something about that today. What isn't she like an ex stripper though? Didn't he get her off the pole? I mean, you can't grab these women off the pole. I mean, or she's a video girl or something like that. Like, I mean, people are who they are. You'll never be able to change people. A cat's a cat, a dog a dog. Like, you cannot change people. People are gonna be who they are. So just like Aisha Curry, like she's married to Steph, got all that money, and she's still she ain't happy. What they always say, they always say, I gotta go find myself. Where did you lose yourself at, ma'am? Like, do marriages need to come with flashlights? It says if you're over 45 and never had a real relationship, you have fell in love. Maya, Kendra G, Vivica Fox. It says now Lathan. Dang, oh God, that's a lot of them. Regina King, Regina Hall, Claudia Jordan. I think that Vivica Fox might have been married earlier in her life. I think. I mean, now, she's part of Cuckoo's Nest now, but I'm pretty sure she was. I think she was. And then Claudia, she just on there doing anything for clicks. Oh yeah, Melissa Ford. And look at Melissa Ford. Like, she's a prime example, right? You wasted all that prettiness away. Being the video girl. Like, and which I think she said she turned down 3 marriages and bragged about how she turned down 3 marriages. Like, it was a flex for her. I don't understand how is so much destruction a flex for us. Like, it's not embarrassing. And for y'all who do not know, I'm a widow. So, you know what I mean? So I know how it is. Like, I don't understand why a lot of Black women are wearing a badge of honor of F that man. Like, but you don't mind going to your kids' baby showers and they by herself. Like, it doesn't make sense. Since Aisha Curry's on a podcast now talking about Steph's flaws. Even that's rude. Black women are the only women I know that actually get on these podcasts and talk about their husbands, the things they don't like about their husband. I don't see a lot of other people doing that. I don't see a lot of white women doing that. I don't. Like, at all. Like, how is that a flex? And you have kids with this man. So your kids got to hear you breaking down their dad. I mean, how can he really successfully lead if you breaking down their dad? Like, make it make sense. I heard a girl the other day, she was talking to her kid's dad, and the way she was talking to him, I had to stop her. I was like, you should never talk to him like that. But think about it, nobody's there to check her. Nobody's gonna check her. Says Melissa Ford, aka Honda Accord, is cooked. Yeah, and you can see it now. You can see her age coming up on her right now. And she's still on there acting like a young girl. And then what the Black women said, we're gonna go over to the white men. They not checking. Brad is not trying to bring you home, Tina. He's not. You're not about to have his mama's green bean casserole. He's not looking forward to that. So I don't know who is starting that. And people always go, I know a woman. Yeah, 4%. 4% of Black women are with like white men. That's a super low number. So I don't know why women keep saying they gonna go over there to Brad or Todd, because they not checking for you. That's a lie. Now they'll play bed hockey with you. They will play bed hockey with you. But as far as anything else, they're not going. They look how they're looking at how the women are treating their men over there. They ain't trying to get on there. Some of the European men might get on that train, but I'm saying the majority. A lot of women want to always use that with that one anomaly. They're like, I have a cousin that's 400 pounds and she got a man. Like, no, that's not how that goes. Simpson said, I will never forget the look in Will Smith's eyes. It said while Jada was smiling and happy. Yeah, exactly. She didn't care. She didn't care when he got up and smacked Chris Rock. She don't care. She could care less. And you messing with her friend's son. I mean, her son's friend. And now he over there in the flag parades. She didn't probably turn that. You imagine? Jada didn't probably turn that man to the other side. Like, that's wild to me. But these are the women that are champion. Like, they are. And think about it. Who's she gonna get? Who's she gonna get that's gonna and who's gonna, like, nobody's gonna be able to tame Jada? She's like a pit bull from the pound. Like, who's feel like doing that? Who feel like actually going through those? Like, she gonna bite. She's going to bite. Like, I'm sorry. She's already been trained by Will. Will didn't put her on a pedestal. And that's not life for most people. It's not. The fact the whole world knows, exactly. The whole world knows that she messed with her son's friend, which is crazy to me. And that says a lot about Will. But Will, they all in that Scientology, he part of the weird crowd, He didn't hit probably a couple couches, little casting couches himself. So it makes sense. When it comes to a lot of them big A-listers, they did something to be in those spots. So it makes sense that they got masculine women like that. Like, because even with Michelle is very masculine. When it compared to Barack, he just along for the ride. Like, I'm just saying, like, he just along for the ride. He don't even know why she got the podcast. And then that she got that weird brother over there. And the brother, like, I don't, what are they doing? Like, I'm confused. They on there to do what? To glorify what? Like, I'm confused every time I ever go over to the podcast. All right, guys, everybody, please hit that like button for me. I am jumping off here. Like always, I'm up here on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays. So those 3 days I'm up here. Please leave me some comments and I'm going to check back. I'm going to check with y'all later. I'm out of here. I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.